In February of 2019, my wife gifted me this beast, fully aware that I didn't have a license, but also knowing how much I loved motorcycles. The bike, a 1994 Honda Fireblade, ran like crap at first, but through some trial and error, I managed to get it running perfectly. I rode this bike everywhere throughout the 2019 season and through 2021, and ended up putting approximately 10,000 kilometers on the clock. In the fall of 2021, I ended up buying a 2007 Ducati Monster S4 RS after being on the market for one for a while. The bike had seen better days and was suffering from a severe case of the infamous tank swelling issue. During the winter, I took on the major task of repairing the tank. It was originally dressed in carbon fiber, but the layer had separated from the tank. I let it sit for a couple of weeks to allow it to shrink back down a bit, then repainted it black. And for an absolute novice, the end result was pretty good, if I may say so myself. To finish the job, I coated the inside of the tank with Caswell fuel tank sealer for added protection, hoping it would prevent the tank from swelling again when filled with ethanol mixed gasoline. I also gave the bike a major service overhaul, replacing the cam belts and addressing several other much-needed items. Come spring, I was the proud owner of a pretty sharp-looking Ducati. Then this happened. I low-sided the bike in a roundabout, ended up with a broken leg and a scratched-up Ducati. Thankfully, the insurance covered most of the parts and I was able to repair the damage on my own. Somehow the magic was gone. I decided to sell the bike, partly because of the accident, partly because I never quite got it running perfectly, and partly because I wanted something better suited for long-distance touring. So in the spring of 2023, a Triumph Speed RRR rolled into my garage. It was an absolute beast of a machine, and we had a ton of fun traveling the country throughout the 2023 and 2024 seasons. And it was loud. With the baffle removed from the aero can, it was almost embarrassing to ride through the city. It felt like I was announcing my arrival 3 blocks in advance. At this point, the Honda mostly sat in the garage. I decided to sell it, leaving the Triumph as my only ride. Part of the reason was to make room, but mostly it was to help finance the slight Ducati itch that had started making itself known again. And just like that, at the tail end of 2024, a 2009 Ducati Monster 1100 rolled into the garage, answering the itch I could no longer ignore. Having two naked bikes in the same garage felt like one too many. The Triumph had to make way, so I traded it in for a 2015 Triumph Tiger 800 XCX, something far better suited for long-distance adventures. The Tiger and the Monster 1100 are my current bikes, though I'm always on the lookout for the next one to earn its place in the garage.